my bed. Let me show you why. Well, as you may have seen in the other video about my bed and things that have to do with the van, I had to move it because of condensation and rain. Just like I just put these new window visors on today, I will be, as soon as the parts come in, replacing the gaskets on the back doors so that they do not leak anymore, which is a good thing because I absolutely hate where my bed is right now. Luckily, because I built this thing myself, I can take it apart, and this crappy solution or situation can be only temporary. I don't want to move it yet, however, because we've been getting rain off and on, and I want to wait until at least I get the doors shored up. I'm not going to put it as far back as I was going to, or as I did before. So that means that I still won't have quite as much room as I would like. However, I'm hoping that it's going to be better than it is right now. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Right now, the bed is pretty much stuffed up against my cabinet here, or dresser, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I can get the drawers open and stuff barely. As you can see, it's not good. I mean, it's great for driving. They don't fly open anymore. At least not all the way. But yeah, so they're kind of hard to get open and shut. And then on top of that, even though the bed is lower because it's down on the wheel wells now and it's kind of nice to sit on, I would rather give that up to have the space. I like to do push-ups and stuff in here in the morning. Excuse the mess, it's kind of sort of in drive mode right now. But I put my feet down this way because I have a wider berth on the other side where my arms can be. And so my feet have to be able to get under here. And because of stuff I have to store under the bed, it doesn't work. So the bed needs to be further back if the stuff is going to be stored under the bed where I can't get my feet under the bed. If I could get my feet under the bed, then it would probably be a different story. But this isn't even long enough for me to put my yoga mat out, which is irritating. So I want to move the bed back. Luckily, I can do that. I want to move it back probably, I don't know, I'd say at least another 10 inches or so. And I'm going to lift it because right now it's, speaking of 10 inches, it's 10 inches off the floor because that's how tall the wheel wells are. And if I could put it up to at least 16 inches, yeah, it's going to be a high bed again, but I can put more stuff underneath because I had to put some stuff in storage because it just wouldn't fit in here. And then I would still have room to open my drawers, maybe stuff my yoga mat in there, is what I was thinking. And then also I could possibly put a small little storage plastic thingy or small thing or something in between here still. And I could still actually have a partial garage in the back if I don't push it back quite as far as it was. And if I put stuff in boxes that don't care about condensation, and as long as the door isn't leaking anymore, then we should be good. I'm thinking that that's the best way to go. If not, then I'm going to have to put my bed longwise, and that means I'm going to probably have to do something different about stuff that's in here because I'm not sure that this thing is going to fit over here. And the reason why the bed has to be on this side is because my cooktop and everything needs to be over here. This is very important when you live in a small van. Whether you have a roof vent or not, I recommend getting your stove as close to some type of window or door as possible. If you have a pop out on this side, put it on this side so you can pop out the window and let the fumes out. If you do not, then what I would have done if I had put my stove on this side is I would have put it closer to this area and not had all my solar stuff here so that I could at least vent it out that window. And like I said before, I don't have a roof vent. So this placement of things that are combustible is very important. And as you can see as I pan by, there's my luggable loo, and it needs to be able to go back under the bed, and it cannot because it is 15 inches tall. So that's why this bed has to be moved up and back. So there you go. There's why Sarah hates her bed. It works for now, but and it's just so people know, it's not even that comfortable the way it is now. I don't like sleeping on it anymore, and it feels like I'm cold. Even though I was up against the doors and stuff before, it seemed like it was warmer. Because now I've got this big pocket where all this air comes, and it's just, yeah, it's not fun. So if I do keep it crossways and I build a garage thing over here, I'm going to build up some type of wall kind of deal too that doesn't cover the windows, but at least will cover my back so that I'm not cold. And that's something you got to think about too. It might be great in the summer, but in the wintertime, you're going to be miserable. And so, yeah, and this, if I go this way, then I'll just cover up that space, or at least most of that space, with some more insulation and paneling. And then that way my back will be up against this wall. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, that's just an update on my bed. Don't like it. It works. I'm dry. Everything's happy about that. But, yeah, it could be better. Okay, guys. If you like what you saw, please remember to like and subscribe and ding that little bell, okay? Thanks. Bye.